Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Okay, you guys are not going to believe what happened to me. I'm still reeling, honestly. It all started a few months ago. I was out with friends at a bar in Tennessee, having the best time. We were laughing, dancing, just enjoying each other's company. It was a perfect night until it was. As we were saying goodbye outside the bar, my friend Alex decided to pick me up. Like, actually lift me off the ground. I thought he was joking at first, but then he just kept holding me. It was so unexpected, so bizarre. I've seen Alex do some questionable things, but this was a whole new level of crazy. I tried to laugh it off, but then he started to lose his balance. I remember thinking, oh no, this isn't good. And then everything went black. I felt myself falling, and then impact. I landed hard. I'm talking concrete, guys. I felt a searing pain in my shoulder, and I knew instantly something was seriously wrong. My friends rushed over, screaming, and I just lay there completely stunned. The ambulance arrived, and the rest of the night was a blur of sirens and hospital lights. I was so scared, I didn't know what was happening. What even possessed him to pick me up in the first place? And what was going to happen next? So I'm in the ER in excruciating pain, and the doctors finally tell me the damage. My collarbone is broken. Broken, I needed surgery, and I was terrified. The thought of going under the knife was the last thing I wanted, but I knew I had no choice. The surgery itself was a nightmare, honestly. Recovery has been brutal, constant pain, limited mobility, just feeling completely helpless. I couldn't shower, I couldn't dress myself, I couldn't even sleep comfortably. It was a total disaster. But the worst part, Alex, the friend who broke my collarbone, initially said he'd cover all the medical bills. He was all, "Don't worry, I got you." I was so relieved, thinking at least something good would come out of this mess. But then things started to change. He became distant, evasive. He'd respond to my texts with vague promises, saying he'd pay me back soon. But soon never came. I started to get really worried. I needed to know what was going on. I needed to know if I could actually rely on him. I confronted him, asking for a specific amount, and he just hemmed and hawed. He said he couldn't afford it. Seriously? He broke my bone, and now he's saying he can't afford to help. What is happening? It's not just the $4,000 he's refusing to pay, although that's a huge amount of money for me, even with insurance bringing the original $90,000 bill down. It's the principle of the thing. He broke my collarbone, and now he's acting like it's my fault. He's trying to gaslight me, telling me the medical system is flawed and I shouldn't worry about the bills. He even suggested I just send a minimal amount to the hospital and call it a day. Can you believe the audacity? I've done my research, and I know that's not how it works. And here's the kicker. In Tennessee, there's a statute of limitations for personal injury claims. I have 1 year from the incident to file a claim, or I'm completely out of luck. I don't want to sue Alex, I really don't. I don't want to ruin his life with a legal battle. I just want him to take responsibility for his actions and help me cover these bills. But he's digging his heels in, and I'm running out of time. I'm starting to feel desperate. What am I supposed to do? Do I risk our friendship and file a claim? Or do I just eat the cost and hope he eventually comes around? I'm completely stuck. I've talked to lawyers, insurance companies, and I've tried reasoning with Alex countless times, but nothing is working. I feel like I'm trapped in a never-ending cycle of pain, both physical and emotional. I just want to move on with my life, but I can't until this is resolved. As I sit here reflecting on everything, I'm filled with so many emotions: anger, hurt, frustration, and most of all, disappointment. I thought Alex was a better friend than this. I thought he'd have my back, no matter what. But I guess I was wrong. So I'm turning to you guys for advice. Have any of you ever been in a similar situation? How did you handle it? Any tips on dealing with a friend who's refusing to take responsibility for their actions? I know I'm not alone in this, and I'm hoping that by sharing my story, I can find some closure. I'll keep you updated on any developments, and hopefully, someday I'll be able to look back on this and laugh. But for now, I just need to focus on healing, both physically and emotionally. Thanks for listening, you guys. You're the best.